Hey there, and welcome back to Monster Train 2 again. Second try is the charm, right? So, my first video, unfortunately, the audio balancing was absolutely terrible. I'm not actually sure what happened. It sounded fine when I was testing it, and something about it changed. I'm not really sure. It's as if my OBS profile just decided to adjust things because it's not the way I had set it up. So I did all the testing, sounded great, and then I recorded it, and for whatever reason, it was different. So, bummer. Anyway, here we are back at it again. The other problem that I had was that the bitrate was apparently terrible. So I had to manually switch up the bitrate a lot. Hopefully the video quality is better. I'm very shocked at how terrible it was. I tested this. It looked fine for a 10-minute video that I threw together last night, so hopefully it's good. If the video quality is not great, alright, I'm willing to potentially live with that and mess with it, but I at least want to make sure I'm audible. For those of you who did see that episode, sorry, it's pretty much inaudible and also unwatchable, so kind of just like trash YouTube amateur hour. I will say, the video is still on the channel, I just unlisted it. So if you want to watch it, the only way to find it right now, get a bonus episode I guess, is to get in my Discord server. The link is still present there. I'm not going to be deleting that. So if you want to watch an extra episode, I guess you can. In the meantime, I am going to be completely redoing that. So we're past the first run. I'm not going to go through the run history or anything, but, you know, it was a good run. I actually enjoyed it, had fun, saw some cool stuff. You can imagine what I was saying throughout the run as I experienced things, but fine. Anyway, we're going to do it again, so I'm going to... I guess I'll play it Covenant 2, right? We did unlock it previously, so fair enough. And we'll just play the same clan combo and let it roll, right? I don't have anything else unlocked anyway, so it's fine. So that's pretty much the state of things. Real bummed out about how that video went, but it's fine. I did want to get something to you all today, so here I am. I skipped a meeting today, which I actually didn't skip it. I just canceled it because it didn't need to happen anyway, so I had a little bit of time to get this done. So you will at least have something on launch day, so hooray. And looking at the levels, it looks better by a lot. I'm showing in the right range on my audio input. The audio output from the game looks good. Hopefully we're happy. If this is at least audible, I'm good with it. If we have to make some future tweaks to one thing or the other, that's fine, right? I'm not worried about it. But for better or worse, I have a completely new computer and a completely new recording setup, and apparently, despite however much time I put into it, it is still going to cause me problems. Thanks, OBS, just kind of the way it is. It's one of the downsides about recording for YouTube and not streaming, right? Because if I were streaming, this is something that I could live adjust, right? We would go, oh, hey, audio and video quality are terrible, let's fix it, and then we would be done in 10 minutes and we'd move on with the stream. But alas. Anyway, we will be playing Fell and Pyreborne again. Here we are, back at it one more time, because the previous episode I'm pretending didn't exist. So here we go. And yeah, alright. So, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will be playing this game on the channel a lot, so hopefully that is enjoyable. I've got tons of backlog content on Monster Train 1. And here we are, so clicking the button, let's go. Hiya. I'm super paranoid right now. Levels look fine to me, but I'm just looking at this like, oh no, what if it's not good? What if it's not good? Alright, it's fine. It's fine, okay? It's better than the previous one. Alright, we get some new stuff. I've not fought this Seraph before, so that's exciting. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm doing great. Well, not great. I was doing great, and then I found out about how bad the video was, and ultimately pulled it, and now I'm not doing great, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. What else do we have? Hard-headed. Archean pushes attacked units to the back. So this is not one that I'm I don't recognize this one, but this is basically just Talos, right? This is Monster Train 1 Talos. I suppose I do have to specify. We know she is a champion in Monster Train 2, so basically just Monster Train 1 Talos pushback. This is notoriously dangerous, so I do think that's fair that it returns. I don't know if I would say enjoyable mechanic, but it is a reasonable mechanic to make the player endure. Vampiric Feed. Kale and his cherubs grant +7 attack and lifesteal to enemy units. Interesting. I don't think we've had this one before, right? I'm pretty sure Spikes is the one that my memory seems to recall was what we saw, but I have a hard time distinguishing between the demo and all the Twitch VODs that I've watched on their YouTube. Not their YouTube, but their Twitch channel. So it's tough to make the call. I think Spikes is the one that was in the demo, but so this is all new to me. Great. We are still Proto Heartcage. I haven't unlocked anything else yet. This is technically run 2 for me on this, so we'll see how we do. Penitent's Blood Suit, Lava Armor, Magma Cultist, all very good. Lava Armor plus Magma Cultist is pretty awesome. That's a lot of Pyre Gel will apply, so we should be pretty strong there. And I really like Penitent's Blood Suit. It's a very strong ping, even if it is a little bit delayed. I'm not going to view the map too terribly much. I don't have a good methodology for it in Monster Train 2, so we're kind of just YOLOing. It's also low Covenant, so I'm not terribly worried. Battles have additional enemies is Covenant 2, so fair enough. Doesn't really say much, but that at least suggests quite a big jump in damage, so we'll see. Valor grants an additional +1 armor per stack or expanded coffers. I think it has to be Titan's Edict. This is such a strong pickup with Fell and Just Cause, so I will take that. And it doesn't matter what we see here. Savior versus Unchained. I mean, this early on, I think Unchained is pretty awesome, so I will click that. The other thing is that Unchained is notoriously, well, notorious, I say, but it is, I don't recognize this guy, right? I don't think I recognize this guy. Astrael the Lost starts with Sap. It's a lot of health. Wow, okay. I guess the Ring 1 bosses are just hecka beefy. Okay, fair enough. Well, so I'm going to take the Tough as Nails. I realize that does make him just beefier, but I think we'll be good. Regardless, what I was trying to say is that Unchained Fell is much weaker initially, so it requires a stronger start, in my opinion. Does, and that's fine. Now, I think it's super important to play the Just Cause here. I'm going to take the Penitent's Blood Suit here. Guy should pass away pretty quickly. We're getting a lot of armor, which is nice, so that's good. Very wanting to get the money here. I wish to put lava armor like this. If I draw into a Just Cause, I am guaranteed to do so, so I think that's fine. I also think it's generally good to spread out the armor a little bit. That'll help. This guy should pass away walking upstairs, and we should Just Cause her forward. And I think we can put a Spear Steward on the floor, which is nice. We'll just go ahead and double tap this. If I redraw the Blood Suit, we should be in a good spot. Yeah, great. We'll put that on the boss. Seems decent. I will play the Lava Armor. I will pull him forward. Good work. Great. This should be fine. We just play all the Lava Armor stuff. I'm going to put Firestarter on the boss. I realize we haven't cleared the front guys yet, but I think it should be okay, right? I think, yeah, we're already winning this. I do think it is correct to click every Just Cause here, so we'll do that. We crush this guy. I guess maybe he's more durable because his stats are so bad initially, right? So maybe it's the other guy who's scarier. Not actually sure. Windblade is an excellent pickup with Unchained Fell. We'll go ahead and take that. I definitely think that's correct. Golden Touch, yes. They did nerf this from 8 damage, but I think that's okay. I still like Dragon's Horde, so we'll take it. I'd like something else that benefits from Shift, and I think a Spell Chain or a Holdover would be really strong here. So let's go to the Magic Shop, see what we hit. We do get an intrinsic holdover, which is pretty darn good. Yeah, Battle Dancer. Great. Battle Dancer fits on the floor with the Magma Cultist and benefits from Fell's whole situation. I'd love the Firebrand, but the Battle Dancer is super correct here. Now, let's be thinking about this, right? Making Golden Touch intrinsic holdover is probably just stronger than doing anything with any of these other cards. I'm going to go ahead and 20 consume a fire starter. That's a really strong opener here. Being able to afford all of that seems pretty good. Mind Muddler, I don't care. So the goal here is basically just to convert this Golden Touch into pretty much maximum value. It's a really good looking floor. Maximum value of Dragon's Horde, right? Every single enemy will be passing away here due to this. And we do play the Just Cause. Great. This looks good, right? Put it on Fell. I'm going to go ahead and keep boosting here. Seems fine to me. Yes. We are looking for every single possible boost. So let's pop one here. Do double Just Cause. Great. Our goal is continue popping up here. I do want the lava armor down. Yes. Fire starter. Who is this guy? I don't recognize him. What does he do? He just has spikes. Okay, well, that's fine. I guess that makes some sense. Spikes guy. It's common in Monster Train, whatever. I guess it exists in Monster Train 1, right? Yeah, I think so. We'll go ahead and keep popping enemies. Our goal here is to convert pretty much every backline into the... Oh, 58 armor looks decent. Convert every single backline into a Dragon's Horde, basically. And reaching 6 is a super important threshold here, so should be good. Great work. And we should crush from here. Good. Okay, that's nice. Alright, so we're ahead on this. Tell you what, levels keep going up. I'm paranoid because I haven't gone this far into a combat. Let's lower sound effects by another 10 here. Just because I think the clicks are the part that's taking more. Anyway, alright, what are we getting? Cleave, it's a good card. Divinity, also a good card. I don't really want to do anything that doesn't shift, however. I'm going to take the Cleave because I think it is more useful to have this variety. Make It Rain is really good if I have all this Pyre Gel, so I will click this. Good card, I'll tell you that much. Sure. And then we will loot because I reached 6, which is excellent. Hellfire Bellows, yes please. And we get, oh, Vola's Tuning Fork. That's huge. This got nerfed a lot. It's only on starter cards now, but that's still excellent. Look at that. Every single one of those now free. Love to see it. Celestial Alcove probably will do this, if only to get the Windblade set up initially. Don't love the Wasted Pyre Remains, but I don't really think I guess the Pyreborne banner could be really good. And I could take a Spell Chain here still. Alright, we'll go to the Magic Shop. We'll go to the Magic Shop. You've convinced me. Spell Chain is a good hit. Excellent work. Miser or Greed Dragon. They buffed Greed Dragon a bit to plus 10 attack, which is nice. Glad to see that. I think that makes him a lot more viable to hold on to your Horde for, but haven't tried it out yet, so I don't think it makes sense here in either case. Right? Right. I am looking for a Firebrand, a Hothead, something like that. I'm going to go ahead and Spell Chain a Just Cause here. I think this is important and good. I don't think double stack is correct, but if I start duping this thing or get an emote tome, I think it would be nice to have the extra valor. Is this worth the money? Probably not, right? I guess there's money on the Merchant of Steel side that I'm going to, so I'm going to purchase the -1 on Cleave, that's for sure. I guess it's a decent amount of valor. I'll click it, sure. There's really no reason not to, I suppose. So, alright. graft an equipment from your deck onto a unit, let me tell you what, I would love to graft, what is it? Windblade onto Fell, but they won't let me do it. I do think we are just going to go ahead and do Magma Cultist with Lava Armor. I think that's really strong, so we'll take that. It's basically just a +10 with really good modifiers for him. So I don't actually expect him to tank for me, but it is something I would play on him anyway, which is great. So we'll go ahead and move on. We should crush this because doesn't Pushback Archeon actually help us? We are intentionally attempting to go ahead and shift here, so should be fine, right? Now, wow, he does 13 damage, so that's actually fascinating. Interesting. So I can save her. Wow, that's a lot of damage. I guess I didn't anticipate this. So he can just insta-kill Fell. That actually is spicy. So we can fix this by pulling one of our friends forward. So I think my strategy, weirdly enough, will be to just cause the Magma Cultist forward. He'll get punched, but then it shifts everyone else. And we're just going to go ahead and give... I'll put it on Fell, and then we'll play the blood suit on the boss. Yeah, the free shift is good. I did do like 100 damage to him, and will continue to do more. So that's good. Let's go ahead and pull like this, and then pull forward. I want to give him more armor here. Great. We're gonna work on killing the guy in front. Now, does he... Yeah, okay, so he does move around to our floors, so that is something I need to keep in mind. We will... I will replace the Windblade just because it's smart. We pull forward. We're going to pop one on middle. And my goal here is to... Wait, the shift is good, but I want to make sure none of my floors are collapsing here. All right, we go ahead and we get the big shift here. I can pop one upstairs, right? Right. It looks bad until I actually pop him, and then it's fine. So he's going to come back upstairs, but we have the armor now, so I think we're just chilling. I guess I could save 5 health. I might as well. He'll come upstairs one more time. I'll just stab him. I mean, at this point, I actually think he might perish to the blood suit. So there's that consideration. We'll pull. We'll pull. You live. Great. We want to farm every single possible pickup here. Let's not overdo it, right? Yes, let's not overdo this. Right, because we don't want him to die early. I would very much like to... Can I get a kill? It's close. I think we can get this. We can. Okay, great. So this is good because now we get another turn of this next turn, which means I should potentially... I'll reach at least 7. Now, will I reach higher than that? Good question. I do want to give Fell here the shift, so plus 125 armor is a big number. We are very happy about that. Let's plan on doing maximum damage to frontline guy here without killing him. Good. I want to try to get the 8th Dragon's Horde off of him. So we pop. I'm going to go ahead and do a double shift. And then we get the Golden Touch. All right, we hit 8. Excellent work. And now, I mean, at this point, we can just blast them. It doesn't matter. Great. Okay, good job. Hell Furnace, really strong. Blood-Soaked Arena, really strong. We're not fighting Savagery Seraph here, so I don't know What does he do? Let me read this guy. Resolve, adds a curse, he enchants you for sap. So he seems like a... I mean, he kind of looks like Seraph from Monster Train 1, just with curses added in, which does make him a little scarier, so that's good. But, because Seraph was kind of depressing in Monster Train 1, but with that in mind, I think both the Hell Furnace and the Blood-Soaked Arena are quite strong. Blood-Soaked Arena is going to result in more survivability, right? Because we get more armor on the floor. It's also a little more damage, whereas Hell Furnace is probably net more damage. It's tough. I'm going to try the Hell Furnace here. I think it's going to be really good. Battle Dancer Magma Mauler is a pretty happy pickup. Always happy to have that guy. I'd like something that can go on a lower floor comfortably, so we'll take the Mauler, I guess. It's fine. Now, I don't have to worry too much about Ember, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 Ember would be enough. So I think I can just comfortably take Draw here, and then we'll see what we roll into. We might solve this problem in other ways. I will take Medallion of Superiority. I love that upgrade. Ancient Pyre Tap you shouldn't have. Burn my Pyre to the ground. It's my favorite artifact in the game. We are going to look at a Steel Shop. I do think this is critical. I need Multi-Strike or something. Yeah, like this guy's going to go live in La La Land. So here's a Large Stone Champ. Great work. Go team. And then... I guess I don't need the plus 20 on the Magma Cultist I normally would put there, so... yeah. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It doesn't hurt. I'm just trying to think what else I would put on him. It's going to be Dualism, of course, but, like, what's the other part of this, right? Yeah. Well, I don't really know what else to say. I think we still give him more health. This is fine. And then we look for Dualism. I can't really think of a better upgrade for him here, so we will take that, sure. Valor 8, whatever. Endless, whatever. I don't think that's that here. We end up rolling the Dualism, which is good. I will put this down. Fire Gel 3. I mean, it's a big boost. The Titanite might be better. There's no other health here, right? There's not. What's more important? Dualism on the Magma Cultist or Titanite on the Mauler? Probably Titanite on the Mauler, if I'm being honest with you. We gotta go to another Steel Shop anyway. It's hard to guess which one is going to be more impactful here, but I think because of Hell Furnace and the Bellows, I'm a little less inclined. Like, if I was going from 1 to 2 on Magma Cultist, great. If I was, that's fantastic, huge buff. But if I'm going from 2 to 3, that's not as big of an improvement. And I already have the Hell Furnace, which is a significant buff on this as well. So if I'm going from 5 to 6, I'm not really that enthused. So I think I'm going to prioritize... I guess I could Dualism the Battle Dancer instead. I didn't even talk about this, but that's huge. Can I not afford both of these? That's a bummer. Yeah, that's a bummer. I think I'm going to take the Dualism, because if I see a second Dualism later, it's viable, and this helped me a lot right now. So we'll mix it up like that. That's fine. All right, now as far as the dupe, this is easy. We just make a copy of Just Cause. This is huge. I'm so used to Spell Chain adding... 15 pack shards or something, but we don't have to worry about that here. Now, Vanguardian is not the pivot I was looking for. I would have taken a Savior pivot here. I still might later, so I'm just going to go in on Unchained 2, and then this way it opens me up to the Savior pivot later still, and if I don't see it, I can just go for the third hit on Unchained. This is a very bad upgrade. You're basically paying... specifically to get the Unchained 3. Who's this guy? Apply Corruption 3 to your units on Incant. Yikes, what? Okay, bud. Okay. So basically, you can't Incant on his floor or he zaps you. So that's spicy. I can happily take this Pyre dampener because of ancient Pyre tap, so let's burn our Pyre to the ground. Seems good. I'm in. I am in. All right, we're going to continue playing out everything here as normal. Again, it's like, ah, man, what are you doing? Just play one Ember, I don't care. Just burn my guy to the ground, it's fine. We are going to continue farming Dragon's Horde to the best of our ability. We will do tons of shifting. I'll play this out, sure, why not? We'll zap them, sure, why not? Okay, we will put the Hell Furnace down. We will get 100 armor in the back. That's great. We're going to continue focusing on Dragon's Horde value. Doesn't really matter if we get hits or not, so let's just go ahead and do that. Alright, so Windblade 100% goes into Fell here. I think that's critical. We will play the Just Cause action. I am going to hit the Golden Touch here. I think I am just going to burn a Fire Health to play the Lava Armor. If this guy ends up in front, I'd like it good. Man there is just punching, which is fine. His goal, his entire job and reason for existing is actually just to basically distract later on. So we're killing, right? We are. Great. Guess I'll sacrifice this Shield Steward. I realize they're harvesting, but I'd rather not redraw him anyway, so it should be fine. He's not dying anyway. He's pretty durable, so we go ahead and prioritize this stuff. I go ahead and continue earning cash. I will tank some hits here, put the Pyre thing in front. Seems decent. We are crushing here. It should be fine. My guy is still alive. Now, don't incant him, is the trick. With that in mind, I think we need to ping the guys behind him first, right? Yes. And we are doing plenty of damage here, so that's great. I think we easily win. Right. Yeah, we should crush here. I do want to play the Just Cause. I should do it. I am going to do one incant here because I think it's worth the money. We get up to Dragon's Horde 7, which is a good number. We'll take the Blood Suit here. He's dying in one round anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter when I play this, right? He gets one swing in and then dies, and that's great. And then this, I mean, we have enough armor spread out that I think I'm going to disrespect here, right? It's true. Can I Golden Touch anything? I don't think I could actually kill my own Magma Cultist if I tried here. Yeah, I think we let it ride. Yeah, so this is +3, so this would be like 6 Fire Gel, so we would do, what? 1, then 7. I don't. Yeah. So I don't. It only. It only incants the enemies. I think we just let it ride. I'm not going to go ahead and risk this. I don't think it actually helps. It's fine. We crush. Okay, great. I'm feeling pretty good about the run overall. Happy to spend these 2 healths. The Cursed Twin Blade is, I think, necessary. We easily outscale the damage loss of this. It's good multi-strike. We're happy to grab it. Alternatively, Punk Shredder's really good, but I like my floor's size already, so let's take the extra hit instead. Soul Smelter's really good, but I actually think we're doing okay right now with just Golden Touch. Combats will be getting longer. There should be enough things for us to ping. Sacrificial Chamber's fine, I guess. Dragon's Breath is a good card, but I don't think I need it. Although it is nice to clear AoE like that. I'll grab it. I think an AoE ability is good. We'll go ahead and loot here, that's fine. It's going to be Flaming Talons, I'm pretty sure. I really like this artifact. Although I like Ember Charge as well. This helps because I don't have to burn as much Pyre health on the clutch turns, but that's fine. We'll take the Flaming Talons. Oh yeah, Emote Tome. Incredible. Just hit it off of Dragon's Horde. Amazing. I will look at further steel shops. I think this is worth it. Yeah, second dualism online. Here goes Magma Cultist loaded. Multi-strike on the Battle Dancer, absolutely. We are set. I will spin this if we see a Titanite, we feel decent about it. What about Tiny Stone? Or I can just make him even larger. It's kind of helpful just having a super beefcake like this. He can just live in La La Land. I don't need to smash him into the floor, I don't think. We don't need to consolidate here. So yeah, Buddy can just have a bazillion hit points. And I think that is going to go fine. Yeah, 131 health seems reasonable. Let's go ahead and hit an alcove. Okay, this is a new one. You come across a mound of wings resting on a delicate cloud, barely holding it together. The wings look as if they've been clipped off as a punishment, some of which seem to still be in good shape, and with some work could take on a new owner. As you approach, you catch a glimmer of something shining deep in the pile, but digging through it could risk the collapse of the entire mound. So we can take the top level or risk a collapse to find better ones. I mean, just adding flight to a unit alone is pretty good, but I think the chances here are in our favor, so let's see what we get. I also want to engage with this, right? We're going to try these things, because if the upgraded versions are significantly better, I could see always looking at least once. Oh, we got the upgrade, it looks like. Oh, you find a single large wing. Although it's missing its pair, it seems like an improvement from the previous set. Any more disturbance to the pile might trigger a collapse, but I still see a gleaming thing. So this is like you could go digging for the super guy, which I'm guessing in the art is the big shiny guy. Now, this is nice. Arcus's wing, I do like this quite a bit. You get more health. I'm going to take that, right? And we just put this in the Battle Dancer, and now he can self-shift, and we can dupe this thing and have a second one fly into the floor. Yeah, okay, this is cracked, right? This is huge. Absolutely, we take that. I don't think the 10% improvement for a 25% of losing everything is worth it there. So basically, my thought, just at a glance, is you should always try to dig deeper once. Just see if you're going to hit it, and then you can make the decision from there, right? Like, how important is the upgrade? I do think the health is a big boost here, though. But the base form of this is really strong. Just getting flight is good. Mind Cage. Mind Cage, I'll tell you what, could go into this guy, and then he can fly every turn. Which is, let's be clear, pretty strong. So let's take the Mind Cage here. I'm going to go ahead and purge now that we've got our units upgraded. We're going to cut 2 Shield Stewards because they're nasty. We're going to try to get rid of all 4 of those at some point, and then we move on. We feel strong. I think we're kind of cracked right now. We should be able to take this Mark of Invasion, no problem. And we should crush from this position, I believe. Okay, so I guess we'll put them in front. Magma Mauler goes in. He's huge. We love huge man. Alright, Hell Furnace upstairs. Remember, we have the emote tome now, so I wish to just do huge just cause action. We can't have Fel in front because she dies. True. So, let's see. How do I want to approach this? I'm going to go ahead and actually cleave middle, so he gets all these kills. And then, I guess I'll ping downstairs. That's fine. I want to pop that guy? Maybe. This is a spicy looking combat, if I'm being honest with you. I'm going to go ahead and pop him and play this in front, and we chill here. I guess I could have flown there, but I didn't want to put Felon back. I don't know. We'll play the Windblade here. We will continue doing huge shifts. I do wish to end this turn with Fel in front, so that's good. Haven't used the flight yet, so keep in mind that sometimes we need to generate the armor, so it is what it is. Go ahead and play the lava armor here. I think that's good. I will continue pinging. Great. Put this on bottom floor. I think that's okay. Not going to use the flight. I want Fel to have that armor very badly. I think we're definitely using it on this turn, though. Our goal is we need to find an arms so I can merge Twin Blade with Mind Cage. So for now, I think the Mind Cage will represent more value. Let's go for big shift energy, and then we will shift this forward. The Twin Blade I don't need to do anything with. I'm going to go ahead and Penitent's Bloodsuit on the annoying guy in front. We'll ping downstairs. I could make it rain here. 4 hits. I think we're going to be okay, though. Right? I think we're fine. Yeah. And then this guy should die in front. Yeah, we're alright. We will continue to do Just Cause action. We'll fly. That's good. I will ping a dude upstairs. You know, there's also the world where I do Emote Tome on the Dragon's Horde generator and just generate tons of value, which is worth considering, actually. So, you know, fair enough. I wonder, permanent scaling versus permanent scaling? I actually think we do want, if I'm going to be real with you, I think we want to accelerate here. And I do really appreciate that value. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll do this. I will continue to fly here. Sure. That's okay. Now, guy walks upstairs. I should be able to just ping him in front. Right, and then ping in back. Now we hit 8. I feel pretty good about that. I do want to shift our lad forward. Very powerful. Plus 196. Seems good. Quoto the Absolute. Revenge, lose Titan Skin 1. So you want to hit him. And then we play the cleave and we do a little bit of damage here. That's fine. We should crush this either way. I don't have much fear, but still. It's fine. I will Just Cause Emote Tome here and then fly back. Seems decent. I'll put the Penitent Bloodsuit on him. We're going to go ahead and stab him a couple times. And just because I think it's valuable, I'm actually going to put the Twin Blade in the back here. We no longer need Golden Touch. We should be alright. We make a copy of Just Cause, the spell chain copy, and we do redonkulous numbers of everything, and then we shift, and we're good. I guess you play the Dragon's Breath anyway. My man is going to pass away for sure. He doesn't stand any chance. Incredible work. And we should be having really high numbers. Yeah, Valor 106 right now. Maxing out Dragon's Horde feels good. Now, I could, let's be clear, take Trample Boy, right? And then try to play him, and then fly my dancers onto the floor. Or I could take space. I think we will have enough hits, though, so I'm going to take Benediction instead. Mind Cage again. I think we're alright. I'm going to skip here. I do not need anything more from the Dragon's Horde side. Looking decent. After using an ability, friendly units gain 3 armor. Well, I am going to be battle dancering all over the place, and I might take Savior, so I guess this is good. Is the Firecracker better at all? It makes the Golden Touch stronger. Is that important? Takes it to an 11? Takes it to an 11, huh? Possibly could matter. I think I'm going to take the defense, though. I don't really know what to expect from Entropy Seraph, right? I don't remember from the videos on the Twitch streams what his waves are like. He seems to see, obviously, he saps you and curses you. Maybe he adds curses too, not sure. Let's take the Shale Shell and just hedge against some defense. Artificial Pyre Stone lets us do some deployment stuff that I really like, and it lets me dupe the Battle Dancer without taking Ember later, so I will actually grab this here. Like that a lot. Oh, Pyre Heart unlocked. Heart of the Pact, after playing a card with you. Oh yeah, we already know this one from the demo. Incredible, I have variety. Amazing news. Let's look at the Merchant of Arms. Arms. I want deployable, and I want to merge stuff. Okay, yes. Great. Void Armament Fight Club. Fight Club is good, but I'm not going to be using it a lot. Void Armament is fine. I could use it to burn Spear Stewards, I guess. It's not bad. I don't hate it. It's going to be hard to assemble that, though. They'll have to be played on bottom at the same turn that I take the Void Armament. I'd rather just pay to remove them. I think we actually just skip here. I don't really care much about anything. I'll be real with you. Magma Mauler is kind of a weak midliner. He just hits once, right? Not very impressive. He'd be fun if I could fly him onto the floor, so if I had the flight on him, it would be neat, but it's way better on the Battle Dancer and by a lot. I don't know, this guy's kind of not going to do much. I'm basically using him to hold a floor together in case there's things that punish it, so I guess we'll see. I'm going to skip there, though. Everything else is more powerful, more impactful. Now, deployable, first things first, I wish for Mind Cage to be merged with Cursed Twin Blade. This is very good for Battle Dancer. We will do that. Now, with that in mind, I'm probably going to dupe that later if I can, with the Battle Dancer. That's fine. Now, I do have 7 Ember in the start, but let's also be clear, I have the Pyre tap, and I could just burn my Pyre, so I don't really care that much. So I actually think merging and then making it deployable is the play. So, and we just burn our Pyre to the ground, and this is fine. Sure. Great. Reroll here. There could be better things. Overgrowth Carapace. I don't really care that much about it. The Steward's Quarters is interesting because this gives space, right? You could... The interesting thing about this, it's space and it's free, so you could take this, make it deployable. It's basically intrinsic space prism, right? And then from there, you would add your units and then replace it later. So kind of interesting. I don't think it's critical, but it's interesting. Let's go ahead and burn a Spear Steward here. I don't actually care about it. Do I buy another removal? What's coming up? Merchant of Steel. I don't need it. I'd rather hunt dupes, so I think it's Magic Shop, and there's no money on that side, so let's save our cash so this Magic Shop is a little stronger. Now, Kale. So we do want to play bottom floor generally, if possible. Okay, so I think we play Mauler middle every time. I think my plan here is bottom floor fell? It's going to be dicey. How dangerous is this wave 1, right? I guess I don't know, and I don't have damage shield other than Benediction. This is a dangerous play for me not knowing what this turn 1 looks like on this particular Kale. I guess we'll find out. I'm going to put Battle Dancer and fly him forward here, right? That's the plan. He has 42 health. That should be enough. How scary is this? Oh, we're actually just super fine. Great. Never mind. This is a lot easier than I thought. I'm going to go ahead and play the pull here. We do not have a good double golden touch, so I will instead emote on the Just Cause friend. I guess I should have Hell Furnace first, but it super does not matter. Bell will get something else later on. I'm going to actually put this Lava Armor on Magma Mauler, and I'm going to burn 1 health here, just putting the Penitent's Blood Suit on Kale. Now, if memory serves, the bosses, I think, in the demo were made to always spawn on the topmost unit. So you could use a guy like Magma Mauler here to bait the bosses away from your floors. We're going to go crazy here. This is good. Just go absolutely mad with power, and then shift forward again. Now, with that in mind, I should be able to... Oh man, nothing really good for Golden Touch. I suppose you play... It's going to look weird. You play the Spear Steward and shoot it. Right? I think so. And then we go nuts. I could just blast this floor and maybe kill the boss pretty early. I think I'm going to do it. 900 damage, but that feels really strong, so that's great. Now, we do need to... I will play the Golden Touch here. My goal is to double up, which I succeed at. Great work. We'll shift forward. Pretty sure we're just going to absolutely blast Kale, and it's not particularly close. Yeah, if I'm being honest, I think my guy is, yeah, dead actually on this turn. Okay, great. Fair enough. Well, it doesn't matter. Fel doesn't need to buff anything. If you're winning like this, it's fine. We're already so far ahead. Good enough. I at least get 6 Dragon's Horde. I'm glad I started pivoting into that. So that's good. Soldier of Fortune is probably really strong here. Right? Anything it pulls is good. I'll take it, sure. And then I think with that in mind, we can just take card draw here, right? I don't need Ember, I have Ancient Pyre Tap, and I don't need space because things fly. I'll just take the random artifact, this is fine. When you equip a friendly unit, apply Conduit 4. This will happen quite a bit. Auto happens on Magma Cultist, so this basically just results in Make It Rain being significantly more powerful. So let's take it. And then Sketches of Salvation is... You could fit Magma Mauler on my floor? And we just play bottom entirely? Okay. This is going to look absolutely insane, but... Yeah, we're going to go to the right. You're going to see what I'm about to do, and it's going to look funny. Hold over. If I'm being honest with you, the strongest thing to hold over here is Make It Rain, convert money into power, but Benediction is also very good. That's a tough call, actually. The dupe here is Battle Dancer, and it's not particularly close. So we'll duplicate him. Now, watch this. I do need to purge the Train Steward here. The rest of this is easy. I mean, you might as well just take another spell chain on a Just Cause, though, right? This is super strong. I don't think I have the money generation to really go too hard on Make It Rain, so I'm okay with this. I'm going to go ahead and -2 on Benediction. Yes, I'm looking at the money here. 35.50 is 85. 120 would mean I could afford a reroll. So I think we'll do this. Benediction goes to 1 and consume. Then we spin this. We don't take the holdover. Yeah, we get the permanently remove consume on this now. It's basically a -1/-1, but a little pricier. And I'm okay with that. We don't see Savior, so I am just going to have a 3rd hit here, and that is going to be great. So, incredible. Cool. And we should move on. Now, watch what I'm doing on this Sketches play, right? So, this is going to look silly, because we tested this, and unless they've changed it since the demo, it's bottom up. So, what you do is we do Bell Magma Cultist. We play both dancers on some other floor. We merge equipment on 1. We do not play the Mauler. He should eject on bottom. And then we fly everyone in. And we are presently absolutely cracked. Basically is the way this looks. Yeah. pretty much perfect. I don't want to take this curse shot, so we're not going to. And then we get to play the benediction here. One of these dudes gets a lava armor, I guess, and we're chilling, right? Cool. We should be pretty much loaded, I think. We'll just go ahead and fly you back here, and then we'll pull you again forward. And I can still pop this man for value. Nothing is elevatoring on me from Heaven's Seal. We should just absolutely destroy the world, I think. There's not a lot that can really do a threat here. Here, I think I will be... all this conduit is nice. It lets me do a double tap here, which is awesome. I'll play the Hell Furnace, and then we will continue playing like this. I realize I'm hurting permanent scaling, but I prefer this. We just continue to fly forward. All good. Great work. We continue to just double tap these. We do get the Wind Blade out. We go ahead and keep doing this. I will fly back. It's good. I will ping here. It's good. 281 armor. Seems reasonable. And I mean, at this point... oh man, that floor is actually a little spicy. That's okay. We get out. We are absolutely going mad with power. I'll go ahead and shift here, and I'll go ahead and... it doesn't actually matter, but I want to get Fell's permanent scaling. Great. Cool. We are super ahead. Amazing. And I don't actually have anything else I can Golden Touch, but that is okay. We'll just go ahead and play a whole bunch of shift cards here. I don't really care who's in front, who's in back, so we let it ride and just chill, right? And I didn't draw anything super cool, so I think the plan is guarantee the permanent valor. We're actually generating a decent amount of armor from this shale shell. It's a little low, but it's decent. None of the rest of this actually matters. We just let this win, right? Cool. Great work. Go team. Just completely crushed. Cool. Not really a threat at all. We've maxed out Dragon's Horde. Looks great. Cursed Twin Blade, I will take this for the other Battle Dancer. I think that is going to be fine to add. An extra hit is always nice. Skip here. I don't care. Loot. Absolutely. We are super far ahead. Great. And I will take Sizzling Firecracker, right? Because I do have a buffed Golden Touch that is actually going to be happily a ping of some renown going forward. So we'll grab that, thanks to the conduit and everything. Pyrestone Housing will not help us, unfortunately. We already have 3 upgrades on our most important unit. Shadow Sheath, I guess, is probably fine. Odie's Totem, I don't care about. I'm going to this Imperial Well anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I guess I kind of don't care about any of this. We could take the Shadow Sheath. I could sell it. Is there any real risk here if I take the Shadow Sheath? That's the real question, I think. Probably not. Stealth is probably okay. The front 3 guys are going to just be murdering. Basically, this just means, is my Magma Cultist able to tank a hit? The answer is, I guess I could organize it so that Magma Mauler's always in front of Cultist. Well, no, I can't really do that very conveniently. He has to be the one that gets sketched in, so that means he's in the back. I'd have to pull Magma Cultist in front. So I think I'm not going to take this risk. Odie's Totem actually just doesn't help. I'm just going to sell this, actually. That's one of those weird ones. Maybe the Shadow Sheath is correct, but I don't know. We're going to go to the dupe. Merchant of Trinkets, see what we hit. Spell, get an extra upgrade slot. Well, I am on the right side for this. The Intrinsic is neat. Huh. What would I put on this Just Cause? I don't even know. Benediction I'd make cheaper, I guess, is fair. Sure, right? Because then it's a really good emote tome target. I could do Lightstone Casing, and then over here, we do -1 on the Golden Touch. This makes it free, and this also benefits the Firecracker a little bit, which I appreciate. So that makes it really good. We'll put the intrinsic on the benediction. This helps us if we play on a lower floor, which I super appreciate. The plus 10. This is really good if I go in on Make It Rain. I'd like to save some money so I can burn this on critical turns. I haven't used it at all at this point, but it's one of those area of effect picks that I've held on to for now, just because I'm expecting that something about this combat will be spooky. Let's reroll this Trinket Shop before I get too far. I don't think we want these other things. Dragons, apply Pyre Gel, whatever. I'm not actually hitting that many times with the dragons. I could maybe fix that with the Cursed Twin Blade, but I'm not going to. Just reroll. Equipped units gain armor. On deployment phase, draw an equipment card from your deck. Reduce its cost to 0. Oh, well, this just pulls a lava armor because deployable's already out on the merged equipment. And then Martyr Signet, this thing that we just unlocked in the previous run that you didn't see me unlock, but I did, I promise you, is kind of bad. It's not going to do anything in this combat because this is the last combat. So I guess we go hard on the magic side. Let's permafrost something we don't want to redraw, so I'll just play the Soldier of Fortune. Remember, I drafted Soldier of Fortune before I had sketches, and that's an important detail. I won't think I would have taken it if I had the sketches first. But now that I have it, it's like, alright, well, I'll just leave it in, I guess. Let's permafrost the Make It Rain here. I'm going to give it a plus 10 as well. Fine, I'm going to reroll here. Holdover. They give me another holdover. I am just putting this into a just cause. That's really good, it turns out. Let's Dragon's Breath, -2 and consume. Great. Plus 20 and consume onto what, a fire starter? May as well. Seems decent. And that's it, right? That's the whole thing. Removal-wise, we are cutting what? I may as well cut the Soldier of Fortune. This isn't going to get played at all. That's true. I don't have a lot of money. Don't want to do that. I'm going to cut a Blood Suit. One is enough, right? There's only one flying Seraph, so fine. And the dupe here, it could be another Battle Dancer, or it could be one of my other super powerful cards, like my, for instance, Merged Equipment, wherever the heck that is, down here. So this would be really strong on the other Battle Dancer, but I'm gonna be real with you, I think just having another Battle Dancer will be stronger. So let's just do that. Just make another copy. And then the 45 gold here is just Make It Rain value, right? So I can do this 3 times for the big plays, which might matter. Now, do we expect he is a bottom floor play? Maybe. I'm kind of expecting curses here, right? Because he's got curses. Now, granted, what other units does he have? I don't actually know. He might be tanky instead. I don't know. We're going to play bottom. I'm going to go ahead and play bottom and just see what we roll, right? We'll do Cultist here. I will then play all 3 of these on some other floor. We're going to do it in this particular order so I take less Pyre damage, right? We play the equipment, and then I spend 1 Pyre health here. We don't play the Mauler because he'll load on bottom. Right? Kachink, there he is. Yeah, we baited him. Let's look at this, right? What are you doing? All right. Incanting, granting armor. Spicy. All right. And then we elevate her down. This should be strong. Great, right? We just do it. I don't actually care about the rest of this. Just go ahead and go crazy. Yeah, great. I actually am going to go ahead and double tap the Benediction here. This is just hugely valuable. I guess I can ping that out, right? I gotta be careful about that incant. Yeah, interesting, interesting. So I will cleave him away, which means these 2 damage shields don't kill us. So I gotta be cautious a little bit about this stuff, right? I will pull Fell forward, Wind Blade, Dragon's Breath, the boss here, some extra Valor, it's fine. I'd like Fel to get the armor here. Okay, good. Alright, what do we get? Hell Furnace out. What's happening? Whoa, spicy. Grant your units silence. Okay, so we are going to blast him. Even though that emote tome's a little, that should be okay. We'll pop, 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 and that should be nice. Now we can go hard here. I shift him forward. We do the fell shift here. It's close on damage, right? I don't want to mess with this. If I pull you forward, we know you live. Let's generate armor here, actually. Yeah, we're going to generate armor on this floor. He gets hit, but it's okay. He's alive. Really important. He leaves now, which is good. What do we have? I think we just cause play for the emote tome, then stab the guy in back. What does this do? Curse of Entropy. I didn't actually read this before on the tooltip, which it is on the tooltip, right? It is. Yeah, okay. So, ephemeral, which means it goes away if I don't do anything with it, and if I play it. Apply sap 4 to friendly units on all floors. So, if I play it, this hurts me. If I don't play it, this hurts my Pyre. So, interesting. I think I'm just going to let this hit me then, and we'll be okay with that. I think. Pop here. I will just go ahead and do big shifts. The actions are, once you have something where it can shift the whole floor, we do that in order. Otherwise, I think the goal here should be to spread around armor. So let's pull a guy forward, and we let this sit so that he gets 206 and we take this damage, right? We just take the pop and then he's gone. Great. That, I think, is the correct play here, for sure. Okay. Great. I'm going to go ahead and shift forward here. I will take the emote tome first. Then I'm going to pop here. I think this is my Make It Rain turn. Sure is. Because, yeah, it kills the boss, as it turns out. Incredible. Great. The rest of this does not actually matter, I don't think. Which, in that case, I guess I play these out, and that's fine. And then that way I don't take more Pyre damage. Score, man, the score! And yeah, we do an extra hit. Great. I think we absolutely crushed this, right? Entropy stood no chance. I don't even know what his later waves are. Our floor is just dominant, though. Like, the ability to sketch and fly everyone in is outrageous. This feels better. Okay, great. Look at that. Another good episode. Look at this. We did better. We actually recorded something and the levels aren't completely borked. So hopefully you guys can actually hear me. Fantastic. Let's see what we unlocked here. Deadly Plunge. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 3 times this unit's health and armor. Cool. What else do we get? Imprisoned Zephyr. We knew about this card because this card came from the large mystery box in the demo. It lets you friendly units advance on strike. This is actually crazy for shift builds. It probably would have been absolutely wild in my previous run just now that I played. Now, it's important to note this is dangerous because you can very easily pull your backlines forward and whoops, now they get stabbed. So I understand why it's balanced so aggressively here, 0 cost, right? Because despite being strong, you need to have a floor that can actually use this, and not every floor can. Blood of the Apex. Permanently add +2 attack to a unit's equipment on Slay. This is hyper loaded. This is wildly powerful. Think about how strong this would be on my this run just now, where that guy is slaying constantly with all of them are slaying constantly. This is huge value. And yes, we unlock Talos, the alternative champion for Banished. Amazing. Pyreborne level up. We get Death Roar. We know this card. I guess this actually was unlocked. They must have changed the unlocks in the release version, so that's cool. Transfer all Pyrogel on this floor to a unit and then deal 5 damage 5 times. Great card. I've used this in the demo to great effect. We love to see it. Golden Gloves. Friendly units gain Avarice 2. This was Avarice 3 at one point in the demo, I'm pretty sure. I think it's still fantastic. It's literally free money, right? This is money from everywhere. It's probably mathematically superior to most any other money earning relic we've ever seen in a Monster Train game to date. So I still think it's great, right? It's so much cash. Like, I think if I'm thinking about just Monster Train 1 money relics, right? We've got Memorial Fund. That one's pretty aggressively good, but you only get so many units of yours dying. So even with dregs, it's like that doesn't earn as much as this would. So I think this is pretty awesome. Hell yeah. All right, cool. We don't actually. My next run will be with Pyreborne, so I want to try to get the alternative champion unlocked there, get to rank 5 on that, leveling up. Covenant rank 3 merchant reroll costs are 50% higher, and purge costs scale 50% faster. Okay, we all expected a covenant that covered economy, so that's good. Makes sense. Mastered a bunch of stuff. Great. We're close on unlocking Luna, which is very exciting. We almost got it here. If I had actually been focus firing on this, I think we would have gotten it, which would have been cool. But that's okay. We have one more run where I'll do Pyreborne. Maybe, hopefully, I'll unlock Luna after that, and then we just go hard on Luna and see what the heck that is, because I haven't played this yet, and that's exciting. And Under Legion is looking like the slowest one here, just based on where everything is. I'm not consuming a lot in these past couple runs, so fair enough. Cool, we're almost there. Also, we have Talos unlocked, which is very exciting, so. Great, well, we did it. Hopefully this episode is better than the previous one. Again, if you want to watch it, I have unlisted it from the channel, so you can still find it via a link. It is basically inaudible, so that feels bad, but kind of a waste of time, you know. But it's all good. Maybe some folks will mute it and enjoy the gameplay all the same. And you can find it in my Discord server in the notifications channel. I'm leaving that up. It's fine. But this one I will be uploading for use later today. Probably reuse the exact same thumbnail because I was a little non-specific with it. I wanted to use the key art for the game, so it should be easy to do. And yeah, great. I think that's it, so I will let you all go there. Thanks for bearing with me as we handled audio and video problems. Hopefully the video bitrate is much better. Let me know what you think, if there's still adjustments to be made. This is, of course, I test things a bunch, but again, it's how it looks on my computer, how it sounds to me, and I know that my perception's not the best. So if anyone has strong opinions about this stuff, let me know, and we will make adjustments as we go. So anyway, thanks for bearing with me, and appreciate it. And yeah, have a great one, y'all. Ciao.